Hello, Sagittarius. It is Jen here. Thanks for joining me. This is not a collective reading, it's for Sagittarius, but it's a timeless reading, and we're getting a whole bunch of cards. Wow. So at the bottom of the deck, actually, I'm going to put that down. We have this gorgeous Magician card. So the Magician reminds us that we have all the elements, everything we need. We have the uh, earth qualities or the pentacles. We have the mind, the swords, the air. We have the energy, the motivation, the um, enthusiasm, motivation to do things of the wands and the fire. And what haven't I done? Cups. Is it cups I haven't done? Which is water. Um, and this is our emotions, um, our emotional intelligence, maybe. But and then the major arcana is sort of all the spiritual lessons to figure out that um, there's maybe more depth to all these elements than just the superficial things I just discussed. And it's because of the major arcana, like the magician, that we can see a bigger picture, a broader view, a bigger perspective, um, and use these elements to manifest and create a world, uh, a life that, I'm sorry, I got distracted by I think it's a tent caterpillar, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. Um, yeah, we can make our lives magical if we set our minds to it. So that's at the bottom of the deck. What in your life um, do you need to evaluate? And I mean, the magician, I almost think that, I guess it's more temperance, which is our card, is, let me just shut my door here, is I think reimagining something, whether it's our entire life or our eating habits, exercise, our career, where we live. I mean, it could, whatever came to mind for you would be what is right for you. So this whole stack of cards, so maybe reevaluating your love life. And that doesn't necessarily mean if you're in a relationship breaking up with someone. It could, but it could be um, reinvigorating it. So this is Gemini and Sag is the lovers. It's Gemini major arcana, but those are the two, the lower mind and the higher mind, the philosophical mind, versus the day-to-day mind that takes care of things. I just love this card, and I'm always drawn to sort of the silver in his hair, that with some experience, life experience, good, bad, or whatever, there are times that we need to, reevaluate things and think, where are we? Where are we going? What do we want to do? How do I want to be as a partner? How do I want to show up in this world? How do I want other people to show up for me? We now have two major arcanas. This is a choice. This is some big commitment may be coming in that has nothing to do with a relationship. Although, if you're in a relationship, any big commitment, essentially will affect your partner. I'm interested in that tattoo. That's the Sag tattoo. This is, again, when I was talking about the magician bringing in that spiritual aspect to the more quote unquote mundane elements. This is making a choice from that type of energy as well. Like, does this benefit me or help me spiritually, or is it soul sucking like some jobs? For example, what else do we have? Wow, communication. Well, you definitely make a decision. If it maybe it was, asking someone out, um, going for it. But this is messages. Once you make that decision, once you, right, we have the decision about what you need to, what you want to reimagine and remix, rediscover. If you have some sort of, what's coming to mind, we have, I think everywhere does now, but Vermont has a lot of microbreweries, and it's like reimagining a new brew, a new type of, or if you're a chef or something like that, a new concoction came to mind. This could be advertising, getting the word out, but I hear some tarot card readers say arrows of love. So maybe you've manifested this person. Maybe you've really waited till the right person came in, and you waited a long time. Could be 8, could be 16 weeks, months, years, maybe lifetimes. I don't know, whatever you believe in, but once you make this decision, everything just starts falling into place and moving very, very quickly. What else do we have here? Yeah, and you're like, you've been protecting your energy. I think this has been coming up. I'm not sure. The orientation here is different than I'm used to. So she's she's all about the spiritual. She's about the inward peace and protecting her energy and understanding that she doesn't need approval or votes from other people. She's in her zone. But I do believe now that she makes the decision, she's going to let something in because she waited. She waited. This could move quickly, and I think because you've waited so long and you just are like, this is right. Not that you're reckless or foolish or jumping into things too quickly, but it may move very quickly. This could be someone that's, you're just deep with them right off. There's no superficial stuff because you're both spiritual, higher minded. So it could be another Sag. Um, have thought about things, have been through it, like with his this experience that I see, the silver in his hair. Um, this is someone that may have really fucked up in the past, and you can kind of tell these people because when they talk about a past relationship or a past experience, it isn't, I'm the victim, they were horrible, just superficial drama stuff. It's, well, I was young, we both made mistakes, I didn't appreciate this, she didn't appreciate, I don't know, there's just like a more balanced and, yeah, just a global take on it. Like, we were young, we made mistakes. It's not just all one-sided victimhood. In fact, that's a real sign of a narcissist, I think. Oh, she's just a bitch, or he's just a fucking asshole. I mean, you know, emotional intelligence. They have to have emotional intelligence. They have to be able to communicate their feelings in a relationship. I think that was one of the big traits that maybe was missing in the past. But just good communicate. Oh my God, I'm getting attacked by little flies. Good communication in the relationship. What's the? I'm a Sag, as you all know. So Nine of Cups, the Wish card. I mean, I'm not usually like this, but um, this is something you've been wishing for, waited for, a dream come true. I, I have felt romance coming in for us for a long time, and it seems like it's coming now this summer, um, in the northern hemisphere. But it's what do I want to say? It's been hard earned in the sense that you've done the work, you've waited, you've not been just impulsively jumped into relationships with the criteria. I think they're hot. They think I'm hot. There's passion there. Let's be in this relationship. That's where, again, that emotional intelligence and that maturity, and I've been through it and I've fucked up, and vice versa, and whatever, that the approach is just completely different this time. I want to pull a few more cards because this is really interesting. Okay. Oh, although I'm going to have to get bug spray after this reading. Oh, here we have a breeze, though. Maybe this will, maybe not. Take them away. That one. Okay. One more. Fuckers. It was so weird. I got an email this morning that an Aquarius, an Aquarius reading from 2017 was flagged for age restriction. I'm just like, what? Do you think that's an algorithm, or like a computer, the system's running a check, or do you think someone stumbled upon it and flagged me? It's so bizarre. Yep, big decision. Judgment. Phoenix. Yeah, but this is that energy kind of, right? The Phoenix, we've been through it. We've fucked up. We've crashed and burned. We've blown a fucking relationship up. There was drama in the past. There will be drama no more, though. And we've crashed and burned and risen from the ashes and learned. We've had a wake up call, and not just had the wake up call, but are living our lives with that, um, with that wisdom. That's a good word. The wisdom. Wow. Speaking of wisdom, we have an owl, Celtic owl, the Hanged Man. Yeah, the change in perspective. We used our downtime to do the work, to better ourselves. I even feel that there's a lot of um, decluttering, like cleaning up. No, just getting things in order, balance being restored. Um, Maybe you've moved or you're cleaning out. There may be some sort of fresh start. Like, you can give yourself a fresh start. Even if you're in a relationship, you can create a new start, breathe fresh air, or you can, I mean, there's two people in a relationship, into the relationship. Even having a conversation and being like, I want to really make an effort to show up for each other, to appreciate each other, to have, to give each other grace, and to do things, I don't know, whatever is important to you. And if you're not in a relationship, doing that for yourself. The Visionary, the Knight of Scrolls. So this is the Knight of Air. Again, all about mindset, all about a change in mindset, all about reimagining things, reinventing things. Now, in some ways, I don't like the word invent because it can seem contrived or like you're putting on an act. But shit, aren't we kind of always doing that as we're trying things on for size? And if you feel, sometimes I think well, I don't want to change because that's not being authentic. Um, But if we are not feeling good where we are, we can lean into whatever we want and try that on for size. I see you, maybe you're trying on, oh, some of you may be getting married and trying on wedding dresses. Sorry that, I don't know if that has anything to do with the Knight of Swords, but I just saw that particular image. Fucking bugs. Excuse me. It's always like, yay, spring. In Vermont, at least, I'm sure it's way everywhere, but it's like, oh, spring. Oh my God, it's fantastic. And you have like a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I forgot about the bugs. Visionary. Some of you may want to do some journaling, some writing. Just if you have ideas for something, a book, a product, a whatever, your life, start writing shit down. And don't censor yourself. Just write it down. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh. And pollen. I love it here as I'm complaining about the bugs and the pollen. Excuse me. Just start getting it down in writing. And oh shit, what was that was coming to me? Oh, maybe like if it's a vision board on Pinterest, or just start collecting things. I don't know if some of you are maybe going to redecorate your house. I personally I have no style at all. Like, I just don't. It's not a talent of mine, but you can, nowadays, you can go on like Pinterest, and this is what I'm trying to do. And like, if you see a office space you like, you can probably recreate that fairly cheaply, um, and follow that type of vibe. Like, you're trying to pick an aesthetic. Is that the right word? Branding, perhaps. What else do we have here? Six of Stones, give and take, support. People will start supporting you. Things where you've given in the past, that good energy flows back and forth, and creates strong, positive relationships. If this is a new relationship, there must be, this give and take. If it wasn't there before, it's a must. They kind of remind me of earrings. So I don't know if some of you do some sort of jewelry, or again, it's still sort of styling. It reminds me almost of pictures hanging. Maybe some of you are decorating like an outdoor space, which reminds me, I bought little globe lights and I forgot about it. I need to find where we put those. 8 of Earth, 8 of Stones. This is again leaning into your spirituality, which could be anything. It doesn't mean that you meditate. Or things like meditation and feeding our soul and grounding ourselves and things like that. That can be done in many, many ways. That could be going for a walk. It could be gardening. As you could tell, well, I just moved them all over here for the video. If I like a plant, I buy it and I plant it. Like, it brings me joy. My dad and my son like to work on cars. They like to cut up trees that are fallen on the property and do firewood, and that's like burn the old dead branches they find. That to them is peaceful, and it's very grounding if you think about it, right? So this could be running, this could be art, this could be sitting out on your back deck or at a coffee shop or whatever, and just being and appreciating. Seriously, look at these cards. These are beautiful, beautiful. I don't think we've had one even remotely negative card. The King of Swords, the poet. Getting things in writing is coming out. Make sure you get things in writing. Don't just go on a promise. That's one of those mistakes that you hear the crows really started talking when I said that. That's one of those things that bite you in the ass that you learn. Get it in writing. Certain things you absolutely have to get in writing. But writing down, there's a bunny here. Pregnancy. Getting things down on paper, getting things out so you can start continuing to mix and create and move forward. It's going to be very important to get whatever this inspiration in you out to the world, out on paper. These swords can be online presence, branding, things like that. And if you can do this in ways where you are mutually supportive with other people, it will just. Now I'm getting buzzed by a bee. That was happening yesterday. It's a win-win, and it's like you just keep building your good vibes. Yeah. Ooh, really nice reading, Sag. Thanks for joining me. I would truly appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Take care.